Imagine life as an endless loop of simulation. Every pixel, polygon, and texture meticulously designed and placed. Welcome to Earth, the ultimate keystone, alpha and beta testing ground for various creations, akin to plugin and apps building for other grand cosmic simulations. The air we breathe, our thoughts, and every aspect of our existence are powered by the source, like electricity powers a game console. The three cosmic powers, source, anti-source, and neutral source meet source, our cosmic game designer who divided itself into three parts: source of life, the creator, love, and sustainer of existence; anti-source of evil, the dark side, the force of destruction and malevolence. Think about it. In English, live, spelled backward, is evil. Neutral source, the referee between the two, not taking sides. Source created 9 heavenly realms, while anti-source whipped up 9 realms of hell. Earth is the battleground, the fulcrum, the nexus, the keystone perched precariously between heaven and hell, where we constantly toe the line. We're like cosmic gamers, light versus dark, good versus evil, in a game designed by both source and anti-source, with humans as game pieces. We're souls from the source, playing this human experience in a holographic simulation. Our reality is like Super Mario on steroids. Remember Mario 64? You could save progress, fly with the wing cap, and replay stages of your choice. Now, imagine the game downgraded to 8-bit with a relentless timer and no backward scrolling. Sounds frustrating, right? That's our world under anti-source's control. Time, aging, death, lack, and the horrors of 7 sins. The legends and secret history. Forget what you learned in history class. Our civilization wasn't entirely our doing. Remember the Yellow Emperor and the Flame Emperor who taught the Chinese how to farm, how to heal, and how to write. Surprise! The Yellow Emperor might just be Lucifer in 2666 BC. The secret space programs kicked off 6,000 years ago. Star Trek is real sounds like a mesh of sci-fi, myth, fantasy, and religion. Well, there are a universal law that we have to be told the truth. But the power and control put it in movies, so we think that is just fantasy. Money. Ever think money was a clever human invention? Think again. Money is not just a piece of paper or a shiny coin. It's an energy flowing from the cosmic source. Our banking system? It's a divine construct, intricately linked to which source is in control. Whether we have abundance or scarcity, light or dark influence, it's all part of a grander cosmic scheme. Some folks even get paid by entities from hell to spread pain, suffering, and death. Imagine getting a paycheck from the underworld. So next time you handle cash, remember, it's not just currency, it's a cosmic energy flow, shaping our world far beyond our wildest imaginations. The media, tools of cosmic control. Have you ever thought about not all thoughts are our own? Sometimes ideas pop into our heads. Which source plants the idea determines which divine we feed. Talent and inspiration that lead to inventions can be divine influences, as we co-create with the sources. Surely you have heard of Nikola Tesla. Tesla often spoke of receiving flashes of inspiration that led to his groundbreaking inventions. He believed that his ideas were transmitted to him from a higher source, guiding him to develop technologies like alternating current, Tesla coil, and wireless energy transmission. And there is Edgar Cayce, known as the Sleeping Prophet, claimed to access the Akashic Records, a metaphysical compendium of all universal events and thoughts during his trance readings. This intuition provided him with insights into health, past lives, and future events, which he shared to help others heal and understand their life's purpose. Ever had a sudden thought, like taking a different route home? It might be more than just a random idea. These thoughts can feel urgent and convincing. It might be your intuition or a higher power protecting you from harm. People often share stories of following such instincts and avoiding accidents or encountering something beneficial. It could be divine intervention, as the universe is looking out for you. Think the radio, television, computers, and the internet are just tech marvels we invented? Think again. These mediums were introduced to control us, radio to influence, TV to program our minds, and computers and the internet to connect and monitor us. And now the latest fab, artificial intelligence. Every technological leap is decided by the cosmic sources. MS-DOS and Microsoft downgraded technology they already had by secret space programs, handed it all to Bill Gates, just like most enterprises, and that included Facebook. The cosmic struggle and human suffering. We live on Earth, a battlefield between the source and anti-source. As chosen souls, we play pivotal roles in this grand game of light versus dark, good versus evil. The source and anti-source make covenants that shape our world, deciding if we live in a light age, dark age, or neutral age. The more humanity leans toward evil, the more control the anti-source gains over Earth. Humans were brought to Earth 300,000 years ago, along with 4 other races, including reptilians, hence the Chinese dragon worship. A massive war 250,000 years ago plunged us into a dark age, and we've been stuck ever since serving as energy batteries for anti-source. Ever heard of lushing? Our pain and suffering are like energy snacks for entities from hell, since they depend on our light energy for their sustenance. They feed on our misery. And with 8 billion of us, a big harvest was in preparation. This cycle of grand harvest has happened 6 times. We're the 7th version. Each one comes with a massive downgrade, the dawn of the golden age. But here's the good news. A golden age is on the horizon. Anti-source and neutral source are merging back with the source, signaling a shift to eternal life and cosmic upgrades. In source-controlled worlds, aliens have eternal life, remember past reincarnations, and carry forward their skills and life-learned lessons. Earth's unique duality is ending, and we're about to see mind-blowing changes. Our carbon-based bodies will shift to crystalline forms, and a new, enlightened era is dawning. The end of Kali Yuga. Think about world governments and the history we are taught. Power shifts every 200 years, and endless wars are sacrifices to please anti-source. Visible government heads and powerful enterprises are just puppets. The real decision makers are unseen handlers and operatives, the power pyramid going all the way up to reptilians from the Draco star galaxy. Pindar, the ultimate manager over Keystone Earth, controls funding for the world government. The position of Pindar is not for humans, but for entities of the 8th dimensional lower astral. Names like Enlil, Enki, Marduk, Satan, and Lucifer might sound familiar. These entities can zap their consciousness into human forms. For the first time, we now have a human replaced Marduk position with the office of the Guardian, with all the privileges and authorities, working hard to undo past programs and traps. Have you heard of white hats behind the scenes saving the day, cleaning out massive underground bases, removing corrupt government heads, and draining the swamp? Initiatives like GESARA promise wealth redistribution, taking back what was stolen from humanity over 6,000 years. Black hats follow the evil script of the New World Order and human depopulation. White hats think they are saviors but did nothing for humanity. They claim credit for work they didn't do. They used Many Truths influencer with the heart of gold to spread misinformation about GESARA, believing in fake accounts with cosmic numbers. Both scripts came from the same entity. Another trap laid by Marduk to doom humanity. But worry not, the new Guardian, working with the Source, is set to transform Earth into a more heavenly realm with quantum computers and Source systems. Source Alpha system and Anti-Source Omega system. The quantum system knows everything about everyone because it is at the 9th dimension with Source. In the new world, the program of lack will be removed. No more working 2 jobs just to keep a roof over our heads. We won't need to worry about money by doing what we find meaningful. We can even covenant with the Source for funds, but spend them wisely. Try to cheat Source, and you won't see another dime. So gear up, fellow celestial babies. The cosmic game is reaching its climax. With the Source back in full control, we're heading for the ultimate level up. The battle between good and evil is wrapping up, and a new, thrilling phase of existence is about to begin. Get ready for the ride of a lifetime, literally.